Hello and welcome to NFT Decree. I'm Barry and today I'm going to show you how to quickly get set up on Dark Country. I'm presuming you're going to know what it is. If not, you can watch some of my videos to see what's happening. Whilst the process may change in the future, this is how it works at the moment. Certainly the game is going to be coming to Steam and possibly some other platforms as well. But the first thing you want to do is sign up with my referral code. So from the video, scroll down, you'll get that link. Then you click on that link and you want to sign up. So just go to sign in, then click on sign up. Then you want to put your email in. Now you can connect with whatever other platforms you're on, Wax or anything similar. I'm going to use a different one there. You're going to agree with the terms of use, but you can sign up with email and you want to create an account. So now I have an account. Super. So what you're going to need to remember is these details, and then you'll have to confirm it via email. So let me see if I can get the email come up. So you'll get an email to whatever email address you sent there. You're going to click on the confirm email button, and then you'll be able to sign in. So I've now confirmed that. So I'm going to sign in with my email. And I'm going to put in my password and I can sign in. So from here, you're going to want to go to your profile and you're going to want to set your username. I'm going to set it just as PSK, nice and simple. And you can also connect your various accounts here. So you've got Wax, ETH and EOS at the moment. Other accounts will be coming. Once Flow's live, you'll be able to connect it here. I'm going to set my username. Oh, it must be so PS. What if I do P space K? What's a better username? Let's just do Princess K. Now, you see I've put upper and lower case here. This is important. Your username is case sensitive. So when you're logging in, your username, you have to use the upper and lower case. So that's something worth noting. So let's do that. And then what we want to do is download the game. So you're going to want to head on over to itch.io and you're going to want to download the app. So click on download. That's going to, however it works in there, download the exe file. You're going to save it. Then you're going to install it. And then you're going to head over to the app itself. So when you get to Itch, let me just go to home. Can I go home? Explore, browse. So this is where you'll end up once you've installed Itch as a program. Then you can search for Dark Country. And that will come up here. And then this will say install instead of launch. And you'll be able to install it and get the latest version. So you can download the versions here, but you'll be able to install it from this page. If you ever see sort of newer versions popping up, you can just right click, check for updates. Dark Country's up to date, and then we're going to launch the game. So far, so straightforward. Sign up for an account on the darkcountry.io site, then go to itch.io, download the client, install the game by searching, and then we can log in. So my username, remember, it's case sensitive. So you have to do that. Password, log in. And now we are in the game. So from here, you're going to need a deck. Excuse me, go to decks. Interesting. It's interesting that it's remembered the things from my other account here. But when you log in, you're only going to have these four. So these four decks are going to appear for you. And you would click on those, you would choose the one you want to play with, and done. From there, you're going to go to play, then you're going to see if you can match up with a game, and play the game. So we'll see if we can get anybody looking to play at the moment. If not, I'll show you a couple of the other features in the client. But I mean, this is it, right? You're up and running. Obviously, there's a lot of a learning curve to how to play the game, but this is just getting you set up. Alright, nobody there at the moment. what you might want to do once you've played the game for a little bit is how do you make your own decks. So to make your own decks, just click on New Deck. Choose which faction you want to play. I will play Destructive Horde. Now you're limited to only neutral and Destructive Horde cards. Excuse me. You can name your new deck, so just Horde. And then in order to put a card in your deck, you just have to click on it. So you click on it once, you can have up to 3 cards in a deck. And as you scroll across, you'll see all the Destructive Horde cards. From here, if you click left, you'll get the high value neutral cards, or you can click on neutral to take you to the start of the neutral cards. And like I say, to add them to your deck, all you have to do is click on them. You can have multiple. Some cards marked with the unique symbol. So like these ones here with the red kind of symbol in the bottom are unique. You can only have one of them. Typically, right? Actually, that's not the defining factor, because you can have 3 of these, but that should be unique, I think, at some point. That's just the rarity, really. What defines whether or not it's unique? That symbol at the top. I'm telling you lies. So it's this symbol here that defines whether or not a card's unique. And it's very hard to see, and I even forgot about it. So, yeah, you can have 3 mermaids if you wanted. So I'm telling you lies. It's the symbol at the top that determines whether something's unique. If we go into here, you'll be able to see, hopefully, a couple more. So Sombra Lucia, she's unique as well. You can only have 1. Doesn't matter how many times you click on it. You can only have 1. You need a deck of 40 cards. How you put those together is up to you. That's unique as well. And this is where a lot of the skill in the game lies. There's a couple of good articles written by some crazy genius on the Dark Country Medium blog, along with a couple of different decks to get you started. But once you've got 40 cards, you'll be able to click done, and it will be saved under your decks. Again, in order to use this, you're going to have to click default deck, and that is then going to be the deck that you play in the game. To change decks, you just click on another one, default deck, and that will now be the one that you use when playing. One additional thing to look for is the daily tournaments. Daily tournaments run at 5 AM and 5 PM Central European time. This will display in your local time, but this will always say 5 AM, 5 PM. So you can see when the next one, next tournament starts. Tournament registration will open 15 minutes beforehand, but once you've registered, you can't leave this screen without unregistering. And then you'll go through best of 3 matches for the tournament, however many rounds, depending on how many people show up. And that's it. So the only thing you have to now do is learn to play. On the site and on the medium, there's instructions here. We can click here to see the game tutorial. Let me just fire that up here. And in here, you can see how to play. So we've done all these steps. If you didn't follow anything in the video, you can just walk through the instructions here. Of course, if this is the first of you seeing that, you've downloaded the app already. But then you can choose your decks. Remember, now they're starter decks. You don't even need to make a deck before you start playing, but you can. Then you need to understand how the cards are put together and how the game's played. So I'd recommend reading this. I'm not going to show you how to play the game strictly just now. I'd fully recommend just having a go. Then you can read a little bit more about how to make a deck and, you know, what things mean. The only thing you really need to know is you get 1 mana a turn, so that's 1 resource a turn to spend, and that refreshes each turn. So it starts with 1, then you get 2, then you get 3, then you get 4, and that is the cost in the top left there. So you can't play this until you have 7 mana, but other cards are cheaper. So I mean, that's it, right? It's supposed to be a very quick start guide. Hopefully that's enough to let you get going, and you'll be able to download and play. To learn how to play well and how to play, you know, sort of strong decks and what the strong cards are, definitely watch some more of my videos. Highly recommend that. But you should be up and running in sort of 10 minutes, start to end. So it's not difficult. You just need the itch app. You need to go to Dark Country, install it, and that's after making an account on the Dark Country site. But of course, the main thing is not to forget using my sweet promo code. If you use the promo code, you'll get a pack of cards. Those cards are only usable in game. You can't export them. But when the early access finishes, you'll require cards in order to play. At the moment, the game's in early access, and you have access to every single card in the game, for which you can do anything, make any deck you like. So hopefully that's useful to some people, but until next time, this is NFT Decree signing off.